Hey, you guys, and welcome to the Lofi Network, Pisces Soul Tribe. I want to get into some general messages for you. And of course, anything you need from me can be found down below in the description box. Divine, what is it you want us to know? Okay, first we have coming out the Ace of Wands. And Divine, why the Ace of Wands here? Okay, so we have the Four of Wands. There is something that you've done with the Ace of Wands here. This is here. With Ace of Wands means that it is here. It has been presented to you. So something here about an opportunity that you are about to seize. I feel like with the Four of Wands, this is something that was meant solely and specifically for you. For you had the tenacity in order to get this accomplished. Okay, this could be something that you've wanted to manifest. This could be something that you've been having on your mind. But this seems to be all about creation. This doesn't seem to be like this is something that is coming for you externally. But the thing that could be externally is the reward that you could get from whatever you are about to create internally. This is all about you. I do feel like this is going to be something that is going to set you free. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people have been looking to go independent. A lot of people have been wanting more of their time back. And a lot of people's time has been taken away, just being involved in the matrix of things, just feeling like you don't have any time for anything else and feeling like you're putting all of your hopes, your ambitions, and your drive, your dreams into someone else's other than yourselves. Divine, tell me more about this Four of Wands and Ace of Wands here. Okay, and we have the Justice. This definitely seems like this is something that you are deserving. It almost feels like dharma is what I'm feeling, not even karma, dharma. And I feel like dharma is just the reward from exceeding, and is what I'm hearing, exceeding karma. I do feel like you have good fortune, good drive, good things on the way to you with the Justice. This seems like this has been a long wait, and I feel like the wait is about to be over with the Justice coming in. Divine, also tell me more about the Justice here, then we can move forward. Yeah. We have the King of Wands. This is all about what you've accomplished, what you've done. You and yourself are looking very good right now. I do feel like you are a lone ranger right now. You could be celibate. You could be just a single individual. You don't have to be celibate. Everybody that isn't on that particular journey. Yeah, I do feel like you in your own right are just coming into something that is really balanced here for you. I feel like you have accomplished a lot. King of Wands, I feel like you've put your faith, because King of Wands, even though seldom talked about, this king gets the job done. Like this is the king. If you want to manifest a dream, if you want to manifest a goal, if you want something really truly done in 0 to no time, the King of Wands is the king that you want to do it. So I feel like something has possibly even been on hold for you here, and I feel like you're about to get it expeditiously. Divine, move forward, please. Okay, we have the High Priestess. I feel like this is something that you had a lot of knowing about. You had an awareness about. I feel like a lot of you all have elevated and have really truly been on a healing journey. This definitely feels like it's one more so of a spiritual advantage. I do feel like there are a lot of people who sit around expecting things to just come externally without doing the work internally. And I do feel like that's something that you've done. In order for the High Priestess to come out here, in order for the High Priestess to show up, there is definitely something spiritual that you would have had to done. This is more than just intuition. This is more than just having giftings. I feel like this is something that you've embodied, this High Priestess. You've embodied this so that you could make sure that you were in alignment with what was coming your way. Because I feel like with the High Priestess coming in, you knew exactly what was getting ready to come for you. And I feel like you have officially aligned yourself with that, which allows the room for you to be receptive in order to receive, which is what the High Priestess is also about, that intuition, that drive. And I feel like with this femininity of the High Priestess, you are attracting in what you've always wanted, something about your goals, your desires. And with the Six of Cups, most certainly something that you have been waiting for. You could have been dreaming about this since a child. This could have been a childhood goal, but you are very fond of this with the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Divine, tell me here about this High Priestess. Okay. And we have the Knight of Wands. I feel like you're exercising your faith at this present time with the Knight of Wands, just giving me that clean, solid action, really trusting and believing in what you know with the Knight of Wands, but not only believing in what you know, actually acting on that, believing in what your dreams, your goals, and actually believing that this is getting ready to manifest in real time. But like I said, this is something that is on the way. This is here. It's here. It's here. It's here, like in tangible form is what I'm feeling like. In tangible form, it is here. I feel like it was just waiting for your alignment. Divine, can I have more please with this Knight of Wands and the High Priestess? Okay. We have the Six of Pentacles. Yes, you most certainly are en route to receive something. I feel like just as much as you want it, it wants you. I feel like you are perfectly aligned right now with this Six of Pentacles. This is really good. I feel like just as much as you gave, this is giving. It's something here about sacrifice too. I feel like you sacrificed a lot. This could be the sacrificing, and I don't literally mean sacrifice. I mean just giving up. You know, you could have let go of friends, family, persons, places, things, habits that no longer serve you. I feel like once you gave over something, you're living a cleaner life, and whatever that is to you, you're living a cleaner life. And I feel like you have more ease. Something is going to be easier. Divine Six of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles. You've been very diligent. And I feel like now that you are about to receive, there's something that you can really truly finally get done. I feel like stability is on its way for you as a whole. I feel like stability for you spiritually has already been attained. And now I feel like physically you're about to receive that stability in tangible form. This could be okay, this could be winning the lottery. This could be you, once again, you just manifesting some sort of talent or gift in order to receive something tangibly, which is, you know, receive money, checks, you know, things like that. So your gifts are about to make room for you is what I'm hearing. Divine, can you tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles lastly? And we have the Unspoken, which is coming out, which is the Death card. So I do feel like, once again, something's coming in to bring about change. I feel like the way you're about to make your money is about to change. I feel like you yourself as a whole has changed because something was necessary in order for you to obtain and receive something that you're about to get. It's like if you don't have it now, you're getting ready to get it soon. And if you don't believe that you're going to get it, or if you don't feel like you're aligned with that, then, you know, this message probably isn't for you and you can come back at another day. You know, I do feel like there's just a lot of work that you've done. And I feel like the most important lesson here in this time, not only in this reading, but just in life as a whole, faith. In order for things to be created, it had to be created in the mind first. Light bulbs weren't just created. Somebody had an idea first, and the idea came from the mind. Divine, tell me more here, please. With the Hierophant, this is the second reading where the High Priestess and the Hierophant has come out together. I feel like you are about to receive, you know, once again, higher levels of commitment. Something is very serious here. Something is asking for your total commitment here, because a lot has changed for you. I feel like timelines have shifted is what this is giving me with the Hierophant. Quantum leaps are significant as well. I feel like a lot of you all have been in a period and in a season of waiting. The High Priestess, once again, you had that knowledge, you had that information, that insight. And with the Hierophant showing up here now, this is something that you've done. You've went from being in the background to now being in the forefront. Divine, tell me more about the Hierophant here. Definitely giving me institutions. Banks could be significant as well, with the Two of Wands here. And tell me about this Two of Wands, Divine, concerning the Hierophant. Okay, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. You were at a crossroads, and I feel like you have actualized tangibility here with this Ten of Pentacles. Something for you overall is more so about legacy, generational wealth. I feel like you all from within with the High Priestess, concerning the Hierophant here, external. So a man thinks, so he becomes. And I feel like that's exactly what you did. I feel like you didn't stop believing. I feel like you didn't let go of those hopes, those dreams that you had. I feel like even when times got rough, when times got hard, you had to make a decision. And that decision was, do you actually truly believe that what you want can happen for you? And I feel like that's the nod here. That's the notion. Things are shifting for you here. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles. And we have the Temperance. Many of you all are getting ready to see major shifts in your life, because this is all this is telling me. You have the Death card here, you have Temperance here, the Hierophant, High Priestess, and I can go on and on and on. You have Justice here. Something is certifiable for you, and I feel like this is undeniable. I feel like we're moving from a time period where things are just no longer a game. I feel like once you get to exactly where you are going to get to, you will be able to rest easy. I feel like a lot of people have been in a period and in a state of rest, but this rest has been predicated on things coming in for you. Have you put in the effort? Have you put in the work? And I feel like a lot of you are about to see that in real life form, and nothing is going to be able to change that. I feel like this is going to be an ever flowing, consistent energy. I feel like this is something that you also are going to be locked into here as well. Divine, tell me lastly about the Temperance. Okay. And we have the King of Swords and the Moon. Yeah. Occult knowledge is very significant for you all here in this moment as well. I feel like you all have to be smart about the decisions that you choose to make concerning what information and insight you are giving, especially according to the King of Swords and the Moon. Hidden knowledge, hidden information, hidden details. And I feel like a lot of things that you all getting ready to come in, you actually need to be very careful with those things, because oftentimes the King of Swords is an individual who really truly doesn't speak much. This is more so planning in the background, strategies and things like that. I feel like with what you know, you're getting ready to execute that, and we're about to see many different changes and shifts in a lot of people, so get ready. Okay, I am truly excited for where you're getting ready to go. It seems like a lot of you all have been doing the work, and I am abundantly proud of you, as I'm sure you're proud of yourself. Maybe this still is a moment where you want more clarity, where you want more insight. So listen, I would not steer you wrong. Check out our sponsor, Psychic Source. Click the link down below in the description box. Use my unique code JMarion, and you can get up to 40 minutes of clarity and insight for things you don't know for only $19.80. Okay, you won't break the bank, and if you're not satisfied with the insight and clarity that you got, you can get your money back. Reaching out to the customer service center. So listen, I believe in you, as I'm sure you all believe in me. I'm sure you all can see the many different changes that have occurred, not only with this channel, but also with me. And I hope that has been an inspiration to you as well. So click that link down below in the description box, okay? And now, on to your reading. Divine, what closing messages do you have? Okay, thank you. I can even get it out. So closing messages, starting off with the King of Pentacles here. And Divine, can you tell me about this King of Pentacles? Okay, so we have the Page of Swords here, as well as the Eight of Swords. And Divine, give me clarity on who this King of Pentacles is, please. Okay, so Ten of Wands, yes, your hard work is paying off. I feel like this is something, honestly, with the Page of Swords, you've accumulated a lot of information. I feel like there has been a lot that you have kept to yourself. I feel like you allowed yourself to go through a lot of things. I feel like you went through a lot of things without interruption. This Ten of Wands just is giving me an idea or notion that this is something that you no longer have to carry, because something for you is guaranteed. You know, with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is long-lasting, long-standing energy. This is someone who has done the groundwork to set them up for a lifetime, to set them up long-term. And I feel like that's what's getting ready to happen here, because I feel like you're no longer reliant on other people or other individuals to give you what you need. I don't feel like you've ever been reliant on that, but I do feel like now this is about your creation. This is about what you want to do, and I feel like you're getting ready to see that. Divine, tell me more. Okay, and we have the Nine of Cups as well as the Nine of Swords. So 99 could be very significant. A lot of you all have had restless nights is what I'm hearing. I feel like you're getting ready to rest easy with the Nine of Cups as well as the Nine of Swords. I feel like you had anxiety. You had, maybe even insomnia is more so what I'm hearing. Divine, tell me about the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Swords here. What is the direct correlation? And we have the Death. I feel like it's finally arriving once again. Death, this is something that's coming in, honestly, to change your life. I feel like you're getting ready to receive your flowers with the Two of Cups. You're getting ready to receive your flowers. I feel like you've put in a lot of work, and I'm just hearing dream come true. Dream come true. Divine, lastly here with the Death here, closing messages for the tribe. And then we have the Three of Swords. And what is this Three of Swords concerning, Divine? And then we have the King of Swords. There's somebody here that you're separated from. And Divine, King of Swords. Somebody's also watching you here as well. With the King of Swords and the Three of Swords is what I'm getting from this energy here. And then we have the Three of Cups, just like I said. And then we have the Five of Wands. Yes, there are many people that are possibly going to be conflicted. This is giving me an energy of people feeling like they're possibly even deserving of what you have. Because I feel like there are people who are now celebrating you, but it feels like false celebration is what it feels like. So I feel like you have to really be careful, because I feel like what's really going to, I'm not even going to say hurt you, because I feel like this is an energy that has already done damage. I feel like you're going to really truly see, you're going to truly see what's going on with a lot of people that you were connected to. There's not going to be any doubt, and I feel like you're going to know exactly what you need to do. But between you and these individuals, there is definitely a vast separation. Divine, what is the conflict with the Five of Wands? And then we have the Three of Pentacles. People want to collaborate and work with you again, and I don't feel like you do. High Priestess here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is something that you could probably have insight. Maybe your intuition has been telling you that people are about to spin the block. People are about to extend you apologies. People are about to do many different things. There's something about your energy that's radiating very strongly, very abundantly. At this time, it could be all of the shifts, all of the changes. It could be all the resonances. It could be the full moons that are getting ready to happen. Divine, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, with the Five of Swords, these are individuals heavily considering you, heavily thinking about you. But with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like, once again, these are people who are probably withholding information or withholding how they feel about a particular situation. I do feel like you are going to have to use your discernment to really, truly decipher who's for you and who isn't. Yes. Divine, last few messages, please. Okay, thank you. All right. So we have the Temperance as well as the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, something's really coming in to truly shift and change your perspective, especially with the shadow side here at the bottom of the deck. You could have been in a period of time in your life where you dealt with a lot of shadows, dealt with a lot of things, but I feel like you're getting ready to see an awakening, in where you'll be making your money, because I feel like money is about to flow into you with the Temperance as well as the Ace of Pentacles. Divine, Ace of Pentacles, Temperance, and we have Karma. And I really truly can leave it at that with the Judgment here. And then we have the Six of Wands also here at the bottom of the deck. So something here about recognition and reward. I feel like you're getting ready to see exactly what you're deserving of because you've worked for it. This is something that you've earned. Karmic cycles are coming to an end. Generational curses are being broken. And I feel like that's the point. That's exactly what this is about. For the period of time, you had to work for other people. That time is getting ready ready to shift where you are, just working for yourself, where you are able to rest and do the things that you need to do. But I feel like more so than anything else, your gifts are getting ready to make room for you all. Pisces Soul Tribe, that was your reading. Hopefully this message resonates with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you're able to take something from it that you could use. Of course, if there's anything you need from me, you can find those details down below in the description box, and that includes our sponsor, Psychic Source, because you're going to click that link. You're going to get your reading today, and you are going to set yourself up for the rest of this year. Honestly, me personally, I wouldn't go the rest of this year without knowing truly what's up. And I feel like sometimes we just need a little help. So check out our sponsor down below in the description box. And as always, my good people, remember to conquer this day, and I'll see you in the network. Okay? Bye, guys.